I have to at least pretend that I'm not letting the insomnia win.
Insomnia? What's that? That's just what I call being really devoted to the cause, right? Right?
Sure.
Welcome back, everybody. We are joined once more with two of the Fox Queen. Dodd playing the Ander, Merely Angelic, and Tiefling Modesty for Chapter 3 of Season 2 of our lovely Sooner Be Dead. Our VtM game set in the 1800s. It is the night before the ritual Ritae, where you will be given, supposedly, your right to be real people within the Sword of Cain. Supposedly.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my food stuff roll.
Dada? Yes, you do.
What is that?
Oh, you don't have craft food, do you?
I have 2 dots in craft.
You do have 2 dots in craft. I believe it is
in a
just
craft that you haven't chosen a subtype for.
I believe it would just be Dexcraft.
Dexcraft. Okay.
And I think. Hey, hold up.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
That is such a weird feature that it forces the pages to change if 2 people are looking at the same.
It's because it's one instance.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the blood.
Still an annoying feature.
Yeah. Sorry. It is. I guess it wouldn't be Dex blood venting. It'd probably be wits or intelligence.
That's what I was.
I don't know. You have the ability, don't you? So in our wonderful endless log of abilities.
Every ability ever. Here it is.
Yeah.
You have every ability. Why are we wasting time with all this cheap shit then? Just cast the ability that makes us win the game.
The closest you could get to that's probably technology, and that only happens when we get to the nuclear age.
Blood preparation. Nope. Oh, yeah.
Does it tell you what it combines with, or is it just blood venting? Okay.
Just,
I didn't think so, because the longer I thought about it, I'm like, I think we've looked this up before, and we don't really have a how-to on it, so we'll just say it's intelligence blood venting, because that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because it's not dexterity-based, it's not strength-based. You could argue, in a way, it could be stamina-based, but...
Yeah, no, I think it is.
Alright, give me that intelligence blood venting diff 5, please.
Intelligence. Oh wait, it's my professional skill too. Forgot I had another one.
Meow.
Oh.
Hot damn! Full successes. Cool. As you all sort of have a moment to spare from looking around your or dreading, I should say, dreading the coming evening, you are instead greeted with the smell of steak. Notably really expensive steak. It's really expensive because you've got no beef around you, not because it's a good cut. But you're getting steak nonetheless, and it's actually cooked really well. Now, I have to ask Item A, where are you getting the blood from?
Well, I think at the end of last session, Ander was gonna get the blood.
Ander, were you going to go source someone for this?
Andrew has no idea how this works, so he.
You got to get a person.
Elizabeth, would you be willing to go out and get a donation?
Oh, for the wine? Yeah, absolutely.
That's for a dinner, but yeah.
Oh, sure. Do we have a preference on who you're thinking, or just whoever we can get?
Whoever we can get, really.
Alright, sure thing.
Loading up all the people that have already been fed on.
I rolled a 1, okay?
I haven't had to pull anyone aside tonight, so honestly, I'm probably the best choice for this, because it's not going to be suspicious.
Yeah, I pulled
Don't be
3 men
suspicious.
aside.
Don't be suspicious.
A lot said about that, and I'm not looking
Listen,
forward to it.
listen, everybody has needs. It's okay, it's perfectly natural. You're going through some changes in your life right now.
Not from way down there, you aren't.
Everyone just starts pointing and shouting, "Short!"
All right.
Sure. Nobody likes you.
Elizabeth, do you want to find someone of importance, or do you just want to find someone?
I think I'm just looking for someone. Like, this is probably going to be just, like, leaving the house and just kind of meandering.
Oh, you don't gotta move. You don't gotta move.
Oh, okay.
Give me a wit survival, please. Difficulty 4. All right.
I will survive.
So,
or eat someone, one way or the other.
how are you bringing this person back conscious? Are you making them unconscious in some fashion?
Let's see. Easiest way to do it would probably be to grab someone. Yeah, she's probably going to bring them to, like, the clinic conscious. So, honestly, yeah, before she leaves, she's probably going to be like, Ander, if you want to be ready over at the clinic, I'll get them over to there, and if you need to move the body back over here so that we can do whatever Ida needs, then that'll probably work best. I don't necessarily know if I can carry someone all the way.
Ida only needs the blood. So
if you just want to take a syringe.
Yeah, it's been a year. What's the longest I've been able to get blood to stay out of a body and not, like, lose all potency and, like, verve like it did that one time when I tried to jar it? She's definitely tried that again, just casually.
Oh yeah, no, I bet. Trying to remember.
This is less of a vampire thing and more of just an actual science. Like, it takes blood so long to coagulate, I assume. How much of that is it until it's useless to me?
Well, we actually do have a skill for this called blood preservation.
Ooh, I should probably take that.
Yes. I thought I had recommended it to you, but I might have forgotten because a lot happens. Dear Tua, can you look up blood preservation for me, please?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
I just need to know whether it's a talent, skill, or knowledge. I want to say it's a skill.
Ooh.
It might be something that we don't have in the Every Ability Ever. It might be out of the City of Roses.
Yeah, we do not have it. So let me. I think I have the City of Roses. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a thing for that. If that's a thing and you're cool with it, I
Yes,
am
no.
absolutely cool
Uh,
with slightly
is definitely a
retconning
thing.
that she was working on that for the year of downtime. 'Cause that's
Yes.
absolutely a thing that she would have been researching.
So, the reason why I've been hesitant to introduce these things and probably why I've flip-flopped on what I've wanted to tell you guys and what I haven't is because these are what we call secondary skills, talents, and knowledges. They cost less EXP because they are more narrow focused. So
Yeah.
blood preservation, you can't really use that in anything else.
Except for preserving blood, which
Yeah.
means that we will have blood on hand. I think it's worthwhile. I'm
Yes,
super fine with that being an extremely useful, extremely niche skill.
there will be limitations to this, however, as you don't have like freezing containers and you don't have
Yeah.
spells that allow you to preserve things because none of you took thaumaturgy
Yeah.
or have taken it yet, I suppose.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be some sort of like partial basement, like kind of buried underground kind of a thing.
There's a number
a
of ways
fridge.
you can do this. But yeah, you're gonna be using primitive fridges effectively. You're doing it RimWorld style.
Gonna be doing what amounts to an underground
So
like cellar and shit.
So is the blood preservation like a specific Canite thing, like specific to preserving the blood in a way that it's still useful for our needs, or is this just general like learning how to preserve human blood, like medically?
So where it comes from is a book, a by night book called City of Roses. It introduces blood venting and blood preservation, and I believe it's actually also set in like the early 1900s. So it's during the time of from
Prohibition and shit.
Yeah, Prohibition. I was literally about to say Prohibition, and the word just fell out of my mouth, and I'm like, Prohibition all the way up to I think like the 1980s.
The booze bad times.
And it basically goes over how to put it into like drinks and whatnot, so that vampires can enjoy having alcohol en masse. And then it sort of translates into, you can also do this with food, lots of food, but it dot 1 is for wine and basic alcohol. Dot 2 I think is for like meats and whatnot, and dot 3 and 4 are for like baked goods and stuff, and introducing drugs. So like pot brownies, you can have blood pot brownies. Think about that for a moment.
I'm gonna think about it for way longer than a moment, honestly.
Are you sure it's called City of Roses?
Something Roses. I remember that much. Regardless, it'll be 1 EXP to actually get it. So we'll say it's a skill because it sounds like a skill in all honesty. And you can put it in the profession skill slot, and then give yourself 1 dot if you want to spend 1 EXP on it. It's just blood preservation.
Sorry, I was opening screens. Can you give me the important numbers for that one more time?
It'll cost 1 EXP. It'll be a skill. And you can go ahead and spend 1 EXP on it. We'll say it was retroactive. In terms of how long you can preserve the blood, I believe dot 1 is for like a week.
Ooh, okay. That's longer than I was expecting, honestly.
And it requires basically you putting it in a small little cubby you have under the floorboard in a steel tin, wrapped in a number of other things, and airtight seal. So like, it's like 1 dot of blood.
In that case, yeah, she'll probably just grab whoever is the first and easiest target of convenience and just ask them
Okay.
to.
Are you going to grab
Give blood.
one person and just take a sizable chunk out of them, or are you gonna grab two people?
You know what? It's been a year, and especially with finding out about the blood preservation thing, that makes it a lot easier to say that like she has been casually doing medical experiments. Like she is a student, it's not unheard of for her to be doing experimentation and like learning and shit like that. So yeah, she's probably gonna grab two people and just excuse that she needs more material, people that she hasn't asked for blood from probably in the last month or two. I don't imagine it's a lot of people often, but like she probably collects, like asks for donations of like probably a jar of blood from 2 to 3 people like once a month.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll just grab whoever's convenient, bring them to the clinic, get the blood out of them, and then she'll bring it back to the cabin if we have the preservation ability.
I mean, regardless, you'd be able to get it from your clinic back to the house without much issue. I will say you have 2 dots worth of blood stored, and just in general from the year long. And then you're able to grab 4 more blood from these poor little bastards and bring it back to the house to be cooked with. And yeah, item A makes y'all a nice... It's not like culinary cuisine you'd get out of like a really high-end restaurant in New York, but it's still pretty good. What?
Like all but like 4 of us have been to probably New York.
I'm giving you guys a reference, that's all. Now, the thing you have to consider is you don't have a dining room table because someone frenzy.
Ah, shit, I've
Yeah,
had
the couch.
ever stop me. I'm just gonna fucking plop on the floor and just go at this thing like a fucking rabid animal.
And Ida,
Oh,
you've made them dinner.
In a minute.
Yahoo!
And if you are, down any blood, you will all gain, so long as you're eating this, +1 blood.
This reminds me back when I was hair slipped back, greasy asshole, eating sloppy steaks.
Has something changed between then and now?
They just still take steak sloppy style.
Yeah, he takes something sloppy style.
Jesus.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I don't grease my hair back anymore, but I mean, like, okay, fine, just sit here and roast me, why don't you?
I'll roast that. I'll roast those, every bit of muscle on you, buddy, don't worry. I'll make sure it's edible.
Yay.
Alright. So you guys have your sit-down meal as a weird, quirky little family. Is there anything you guys want to do this evening?
Not for the rest of the evening, no. Plans?
Yeah, I think I'm activitied out.
Okay. It's okay to have nothing. I just
I
need to
feel
know.
like it's been this evening for the past, like,
2 sessions, yes.
2-3 sessions.
This is session 3, so you're good. You're good. I just want to be sure, because I don't... sometimes people are like, oh, right, I do have this one thing I need to do, or wanted to do. So what we're going to do is... we are going to... Oh, no, did I get rid of that map? I might have. No, I didn't.
Yeah, like it feels vaguely appropriate considering the last big information we got was essentially the big flashing RPG sign of, hey, once you progress time to the next day, a lot of important big things are going to change. So if you have any last minute stuff to get done, get it done now.
Exactly.
Fucking Baldur's Gate end of chapter notice.
Once you cross this threshold, you can't come back.
No, we got that message months ago. That
That
was
was
the
in
do you
session
want
1.
immortality question.
Yeah, not much of a question, really.
It really was more of a demand at some points.
I mean, yeah, I guess it was immortality or death. Really not much of a choice.
All right. The next night cometh, and you all,
damn, it's normally the tax man.
huh?
I said, damn, it's normally the tax man.
I mean, I'm grateful it's not.
You all are greeted the next evening. So regain willpower. If you spend willpower, you regain 1 willpower, and you spend 1 blood.
Bleh.
You all are greeted by your absolute favorite Binfang. She is...
Please don't screw me. Oh, hell yeah, no nightmares.
Damn. You have
Wait, you're telling
extra
Big Bang
no
not to
nightmares.
screw you? Who's this?
Oh my god. Oh my god, did I have good dreams for the first time in a year?
It
But the
feels
more
like
that,
it.
You should.
You are blessed on this evening. Look at that.
And this is a very important evening
Yep.
to be feeling good on.
Ida, do you have nightmares? You don't have nightmares, do you?
Nope.
Okay. So you all, as you come out of your rooms, here's a good question to our 2 pretty ladies who really like to dress up. Are you gonna dress up this evening, or are you gonna wear something
Of course.
less?
This is the evening to do it.
She'll dress up, but not as much as she did last time. So it's something really nice, but something kind of loose fitting, especially since she's got to get her back exposed.
Yeah, just her back, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Lizzie is actually going to put on like one. I think over the last year, like just with setting up the town and with the stuff that we found in the cave that one time, she's got like her one like nice presentation dress, and I think she's definitely wearing that tonight.
Okay. Ander?
You
fuck
also
do you mean
wearing a
nice?
dress?
I was going to say, the fuck do you mean nice clothing?
Are you going to embarrass
Freshly dusted
these
duster.
girls that you are magically bound to care about?
Well, it's more of a question of, I don't think he has nice clothing.
He might not have nice clothing, but would he have made an effort to get nice clothing?
He would probably wear his finest duster coat.
Okay. Ones that
Freshly
doesn't
dusted.
oh, freshly dusted and not riddled with bullet holes and stab wounds. Got it.
Exactly, yes, exactly.
Most
Precisely.
of the blood has been cleaned out.
Exactly. He's at least 90% clean. Like a
You know
solid
what? That's
80%.
significantly more than usual, so I'll take it.
Yeah, right. All right. Ben Fang is sitting on a couch and perks up at all of you. Good. It seems you all are ready to go through your initiation. Yes?
As we'll ever be.
She will stand and I have given your ghoul leave for the evening to enjoy himself, you all will be coming with me. With that, she starts for the door.
Yeah. We'll follow after.
Yeah.
This book is a scam. Can't just search it.
You can't search. I've been.
Non-index
Oh
PDFs
no,
are
this
the
is a different book.
worst.
I'm combing through like
There
everything
is-
I can.
If the book that you sent me, like at the very beginning, didn't have the find tool, I would not be playing.
Reasonable.
Alright. And you all actually head just outside the front gates of town, where there is a small a small carriage waiting for you. And Ben Fang heads to the back of it, gestures for all of you to come along, and climb inside.
So we just wander on in then, alrighty.
Yep.
Real quick, I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I did find a thaumaturgy ritual called Preserve Blood (spot).
It is a thaumaturgy ritual, which you need thaumaturgy for.
Yeah.
What we're
but there
looking
is
for is not,
also-
though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different
It is a
thing.
separate
Okay,
thing.
got it.
I will find it.
So, you all crawl in, and you hear the whoosh, yeah. Horses start heading out. Ben Fang is sitting sort of at the front, looking between you all. Are there any questions before we arrive? It'll be about an hour.
I think it's been mentioned before, but just to double check, do we get to pick the spot?
So long as you do not piss off Iron Skull, yes.
Reasonable.
So far, all of you have done nothing but impress, if not at the very least, been amenable to our choices. Thus far, you are all appreciated, and I do not believe you have made enemies of any of the sires. So, consider yourself very well cared for. But for those who are wily or terribly disrespectful, Iron Bull makes a habit of putting it across their face.
You'd see Ida May kind of just shudder.
Delightful.
It is a reminder, and in a year's time, if they have redeemed themselves, they can be rebranded to ensure that the punishment does not linger much longer.
Is that why some people have two, or can you just choose to get two?
There are those who choose to get rebranded when they join a new pack or during festivals like Pala Grande, or during times of strife. Like any organization or group or tender loving family, occasionally civil unrest arises amongst those within. disagreements on methodology or belief systems will, in fact, come to the surface. Or perhaps simply someone believing they should be in charge when others are not. It has been some time since our last disagreement of such things, but a few who stayed what we call fundamental decided to get themselves rebranded to ensure that they were no questions about their loyalty. Some choose to get it on places that are easily accessible to show off to others of the sword, to ensure that friendly fire does not happen. And then there are other cases where fervent enthusiasm takes over. And sometimes there are those like your sire, Miss Kelly. Your sire is provocative, to say the least, and she enjoys the idea of being observed in very intense fashion. There are also imbuements in her own. A power she might share with you someday.
Alright.
Just gonna look between all of you again. Now, are there other questions?
From me.
Aside from getting brand, anything else expected of us while we're here? You know, I understand like a degree of decorum is required. But, all else?
Respect is required. Decorum, as you might know it, is something you might see less of here. That is not because people will not be respectful, but there are more who, not in greater number per se, but there will simply be more of them, who are akin to Mr. Peterson and his path. You will find kindred spirits, and you will find those in grand opposition of your mentality here. For it is not just Vitae Mortis who will be here. We have 3 other packs coming to observe and acknowledge your ascension.
Oh. Okay.
Is that a problem?
I don't think it can be.
More a curiosity, I think.
You will get to meet them and indulge in their peculiarities. Just note, despite what they say, we are all on the same side. That doesn't mean we have to like each other, but it does mean we will fight with and for each other. Are we clear on this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good to know.
Actually, this does bring to mind, what if tempers flare and we find ourselves getting ready to reach for, our proverbial guns, I shall say?
There are plenty here with the power of animalism that will ensure your tempers do not flare too high. But a good frenzy is signs of growing companionship amongst others.
It is?
Oh,
Think about it. If you have that deep-seated emotional bond to cause your beast to want to thrash about, it means you either care for these or care for those. And if someone is brandishing their claws at you and baring their fangs or threatening you with fire, then they are not an ally, they are an enemy who will be descended upon in due haste. You will also be given rights of the monomancy, should you so desire. Once you are branded, you can have a duel with someone. It can be, and often is, to the death, or it can be something potentially more humiliating. A battle of wits and intelligence against a brute who has never read a book, or a battle of pistol skill for someone who has never picked up anything other than a book. But rest assured, it is very hard to kill those who are older and stronger than you. And even more so, it is difficult to continue your frenzy if others can simply reach in and touch your beast and draw it into submission.
makes sense, I guess.
I think you will enjoy Rip, Mr. Anders.
There's gonna be a fellow named Rip there?
Indeed there will be. He is of Clan Nosferatu, and he is, well, not gun-toting like you, quite the physical individual. He enjoys a good, scrap, I believe is what he says.
Well, sounds like my type of people, at least.
And worry not. There are others, such as Melinda and Mary Ann, who lean towards the more social, well, academic and social aspects that you desire. And then there are those who are beyond any of those things, like Andre. Andre will be more than happy to indulge any of you in questions you might have, but keep in mind Andre's viewpoint of the world is very bleak compared to what you might be used to. Tonight will also be the night that you truly start embracing something other than your humanity. So I do recommend you find someone who is willing to help you onto a new path if you have not already done so. Oh, and dear child, Lizzie, do keep yourself contained when observing Miss D.
Just gonna tilt her head a little bit at that, and then just like look very embarrassed and just I'll do my best. I'm sorry. Who?
You will know them when you see them.
Oh, Okay, I'll do my best then.
The name is D. As far as I know, they are currently female, but that might have changed in the last evening.
Wait, how's that gonna change? That ain't.
The same way that your friend got his hands.
Yeah,
Weird
at mention of
messy
that,
stuff is
at
fine.
mention of that, Lizzie's breath is going to like visibly quicken. Like she's not gonna outwardly react or anything or say anything, but like she is clearly breathing faster when that fact was mentioned.
She's just lusting after this knowledge.
Just a little.
Now, we will be arriving early so that we have time to prepare, and we will discuss exactly what will be happening. And slowly but surely, the other packs will make their way there.
Well, all right then, I suppose.
And at that, you return. The cart pulls, turns itself so you all can get onto the path. And you return to where it all started. Well, at least for 3 of you. Ben Fang hops out, guides you all along the path, through the bushes. And just gestures for you all to follow.
Certainly
We
follow.
can follow along.
We will follow. Small aside.
Mm-hmm.
I found the blood preparation. It's in the Athens Chronicles, which the cover is white with a rose on it, and that's why you remember roses.
Probably.
But I found the blood preparation.
Is it preparation or preservation?
Preparation.
Okay. Doot, doot.
That's kind of more what mine is, preparing of foods, but
Come along, little Natalie.
Oh, are we actually moving on the board?
Yes.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's Walkie's time.
And my sheet pulled up. It was basically covering everything.
Oh, you're good, you're good. And she will step aside and gesture to Iron Skull. She comes to stand over here. And Iron Skull, looking down at the water, turns to look at all of you. Good evening. I hope you all are doing well.
Of course.
Say so.
Yes, sir.
Of course. He says, looking at his big skull, looking to Elizabeth.
She's gonna shrink a little bit under the direct look, but kind of straighten herself up a little bit and just. I mean, it's a big night. Been a lot to think about.
It has been a year, and linguistics was not on your agenda. But you should do away with such passive talk.
Okay.
No. This is the evening of your ascension. After this evening, provided you survive, you will be true Sabbat. You will be recognized as equals with due exception to duck die and pack priests like myself. Duck die are your war leaders. In times of war, you'll be giving them the reins to direct where and how you should go. During times of spiritual strife, you will hand those reins over to those like me and beckon that they would lead you onto a proper path to let you excel, survive, and grow. Now, the way this will go, he will step this way. Oops. I forgot to move this down here. Apologies. And he will grab a bit of a stick of iron out and turn to show it to all of you. And sure enough, there's the sort of cane symbol that they all have. This is what I will be branding you with. For you, my child, he'll say, pointing it at Natalie, you will have to actively resist the desire to not let it burn you. Is that understood?
Sorry, did I not pick up? I said I see. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
It did not pick up, but now I have heard you.
Gotcha. Yep. Just I see. Yeah.
Good.
Tries not to look so like. I guess smug is the right word. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm resistant to fire.
The rest of you will take this, and you will feel pain that hopefully you will never have to feel again. But with how our lives go, fire will eventually find its way to your skin, if it is not already. You may, once you kneel, dictate where this brand goes. My advice is somewhere that can be covered up easily, but also easily exposed as is necessary. But you may choose to put it somewhere if you do not feel you'll be interacting with kine or other creatures who may take offense to our allegiances. There are also other Canaanites who would see you and your mark and think you enemy. They are simply mistaken and fed lies by the ivory tower. As such, do be wary who you share allegiance to. Come up with your own common phrase that you can speak to us and to others who you will see tonight. This will ensure that you can dictate who is from common packs in the area and who is not. Our common phrase is the sword of truth and the swords of justice. A good introduction, however you choose to weave it in when introducing yourselves to others. It's already come to our attention as he turns and puts the brand back in the fire so it stays hot. That's potentially a few non-humans integrating into your little village. This is not inherently an issue, but I do advise figuring out who these individuals are, and then ensuring you have some understanding of decorum within your domain. He'll step back forward. As it stands, we will be moving further out to establish another town and ensure its success. We will not be far, but it will still be some nights before we can return here if our presence is needed. You will also be introduced to 2 others over the coming nights. These will be an embrace from the Invictus Amori and from the Knights of Ventus. Those are 2 other packs that will be joining us this evening. They will be a scent like you over the coming nights, and once you are true Sabbat this evening, you have the choice to attend those ascensions. They will be here. One is tomorrow and one is the day after. And then by the end of the week, they will be instructed to meet with you. And you all will have to decide what your pack will be called, and who will be Ductus, and who will be Pack Priest. And he kind of trails off for a moment, letting that sink in. Are there any questions?
Real quick, above table, what were the names of the packs again?
So in total, I'll tell you above table what the pack names are. They are Subduction, Subduction. The next one is Invictus Amori, Invictus space Amori. And then the last one is Knights of Ventus. Knights as in royal knights. And then Aventus is Avintus. You'll be able to see them once I start revealing those characters.
Yeah.
But Invictus Amori and Knights of Ventus will be giving you essentially one of their fresh embraces.
That was all I had.
Okay. Any IC questions?
It barely picked you up, hon.
I don't know what's wrong with my mic today.
Kinda coming in.
That's weird.
You're coming in fine now, but
Okay. Oh, maybe I'm just mumbling too much. I'm not.
you're
yeah,
good.
I think I'm good.
Alright. If no one has any questions, he'll let it sit for a good bit, letting you all like mull it over and consider these things before simply nodding. Very well. Then, who wishes to go first?
I'll do it.
Very good. Then when we start, you will begin, and he'll just gesture to that spot right there. Once I brand you and the brand is taken, you'll have to focus very intensely on not healing it. I'm going to push you into the water so that it scalds into your flesh. But also so it stops burning.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to heal and have to do it all again. So
Indeed.
I'll be doing my best to keep my mind on.
And at that, he will, you all will more or less stand there, and you can talk to each other if you want, but over the next 30 minutes to an hour, you will see everyone start to arrive. And I will introduce them here. And until you guys choose to go get to know these other people of the pack, I'm not going to give you a lot of information on them outside of what you can see physically and what you should be able to sense off them. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind.
Right.
Ben Fang would kind of slide over and inform you of who is who as they arrive. At least in terms of name.
Oh, a couple with 3 eyes, huh?
Actually, I have a very important question. Are these people showing up that have 3 eyes in the character portraits? Do they actually have 3 eyes in person?
Yes.
Yeah, Lizzie is like sitting on her hands and fidgeting a lot.
Freaking John Wick over here.
You're muted, love.
Thank you for coming in, Eden. Have a good night.
Yeah. Oh crap, we got raided. Thank you, Thamiel, for raiding. I'm so sorry. I did not have this up. I have 2 screens up. I'm sorry. Thank you for raiding.
Don't worry. They were just ignoring you.
And then, Marianne. Honestly, Marianne's my favorite. She's just so
She's very pretty.
fucking pretty. So that is Subduction.
That is who? Sorry, what?
Subduction.
That's the pack name.
Yeah. Gosh, their pack's bigger than ours. We gotta yoink one.
Pack's hotter than ours. What the fuck?
That's
This is
Okay,
not
you take
fair.
that back.
Right here.
You
I'm
take
right
that
here,
back
too.
right now. Well, it's not something you pride yourself on. You didn't even put on makeup for tonight.
Speak for
Yeah,
yourself.
I've
I'm
got-
the prettiest one
She
here.
did a little.
Yeah, I've got 5 appearance. Shut up, no one- you can't be hotter than me without being an elder. It's physically impossible.
Alright, time to introduce the Elder.
Dang it! I spread my stats too much.
Oh no.
I knew what I wanted with item A.
There's
It's gotta be 4. right?
Invictus Amori.
Alright, well, now I
coming
know I need
around.
to get that last pip as soon as possible. I can't handle this.
I mean, it's all more leaning into like, oh, she's so cute. We gotta protect
2 very
her.
different vibes, but still.
Yeah.
Natalie's pride.
Oh shit, that one's got a horse.
I imagine like aside from like Lizzie is actively looking around at anyone that does not look fully human and is like aggressively fidgeting and squirming a little, but also above table this almost just feels like the energy of like baby's first anime convention.
Eh,
Right.
Kind of.
Oh,
Kind of.
Oh,
And I think there's even more of them. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
I don't like the horse anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my! Wait, are these all in the same?
Are these all Nos? Is this just the Nosferatu? Oh no, because Ilsa.
9, 10 of them?
Oh
There's not room on my page.
Yeah, the horse was really cool at in the thumbnail, but now it's really scary.
I mean, I guess there's 10 of us, if you count us.
But
Are
we're
we-
about to become
oh,
our
yeah.
own pact.
Oh yeah.
Our own pack.
Oh. Oh, we're about to be the smallest pack. Shit.
No, I think we're getting a 5th one mentioned.
We're gonna get
Someone-
bullied at the playground.
Someone needs to learn to count. I said 1 from Invictus Amori and 1 from Knights of Ventus.
One of each, yeah.
Are we gonna take the only not Nosferatu from Aventus?
No, the people who will be joining you are not here because
Oh, okay.
they have not gone through their initiation.
Oh, if I would get to choose.
All
I
right.
can't fit all this on my screen.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them.
I hope I don't need to do anything on the map because it's all just the character arts.
I mean, you don't need to have them all open.
But I do.
I mean, you can just have them open on the right-hand side.
Are they all there? Oh,
Yes.
they are. I guess I can close them. Spend so much time getting them all on the screen.
Sorry.
Yeah, just
sure.
as all these people are, as all these amazing looking people are like filtering in, Lizzie's going to very audibly to the group around her. Lizzie's going to very audibly just mutter, "No, when I see her, everyone looks so unique. How am I supposed to?"
Ida May is
She's having a time.
pressed into Anders' back, just so you know. She's not stoked about the group right behind her.
We're gonna move
Lizzie's
you up
like-
one, Natalie.
Lizzie is like aggressively clenching her hands together and like vaguely, like her eyes are kind of unfocused and she looks like she's vaguely dissociated, and that's kind of the only thing that is keeping her from just picking a person and going up and trying to like dissect them on the spot.
So you see Vanessa. Vanessa Haiying. Annalise. And Task all sort of step forward to each other. And each of them takes this knife or something sharp and cuts their hands. And they each like cut one hand only and go through and shake each other's hands individually. So Task will shake all 3 of theirs, Annalise will shake all 3 of theirs, Haiyang will shake all theirs, and likewise Vanessa will shake all 3 of theirs. And in short, they're basically just, after the handshake, they'll greet each other and generally have a small conversation about how things are going, where they're located, what they intend to do, and what's the plan for when the bishop gets here. Specifically that phrase. Annalise seems to be the most informed here, as she gives a date that is roughly, because I need to remind myself what day it is. Do I actually have dates attached? I do. It is December. It would be December 11th this evening. So, December 11th, 1889. So they are talking a little more than a year from now. Sorry, a little less than a year from now. They're talking about October of next year. Of 1890. it sounds like you're going to be hosting for something that was mentioned by Ben Fang earlier, which is you'll be hosting a Pala Grande here. Something about not being able to head south for it because they have to hold this area since the Ivory Tower holds a lot of what is currently Texas. And you want to know all their heights?
Excuse me, I meant just the player characters. You don't need to give me.
Okay. I have them. I just like, wow, you want to make a height chart for all these people?
No.
I mean, that's impressive, but that's also a lot of work.
I just want the player characters' heights.
Oh god, I have to remember. It's on my sheet somewhere.
So, you will. You'll hear that over, and then they all kind of nod their heads a bit. And Vanessa suggests that they actually have a meeting of the Duckdie, because there's potentially 2 other packs that will be joining over the next 6 months. And then gestures to you 4, saying that they will also be privy to this, and they must elect a Ductus, and it would be unfair for them to assuage their duties as Ductus by having them all know this information already. And Hai Yang kind of looks at all of you, squints just a little bit, and then offers a smirk and a wink, and then looks back at the other Duckdie and gives a nod. And then they meander back to their respective groups. What?
Just the heights.
Oh.
Like, okay, yeah, they're all roughly the same height, and then there's Ander.
He has huge size.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's just really funny.
Our assigned adult.
Pretty much.
The funny part is that you take 2 of these girls, you place them on a seesaw, right? Anna will sit down, and they'll both still go flying.
God bless.
When's the party start?
All right. Let me swap this off. Actually, what about this? No, this I think works. All right. At this, Iron Bull heads over, grasps the brand once more. On this night, we recognize 4 souls, 4 new bloods into the sword of Cain, to wage war as brothers and sisters against that which seeks to end us all. We tonight acknowledge them as our equals. They have all but single-handedly raised a village for our uses. And in the coming years, it will thrive. We will find succor. We will find munitions. We will find blade and gun, cannon and armaments. We will have walls. We will have infrastructure. There will be things here, secret ways that the Ivory Tower will be beguiled by. And it is through these 4 that this success will come. First to be branded this evening will be Natalie. Come, my child, kneel before the waters, that once more on this land you will be reborn. The gestures to this square right here. And where will you be given your sigil?
Start undoing the top a little bit, and I'm gonna go with kind of in between. I'm going on the chest, in between the breasts.
Okay. On the sternum or below the sternum?
Basically, like pretty far down. That way, it's not like coming up over the top where obviously.
So
has a lot of
right,
cleavage, so
right,
not-
right where the rib cage essentially ends.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So
Definitely, so it's still kind of tucked in there, but with
Yeah.
making it so that if you're exposing the top a little bit, it's not going to be that bad.
he will nod as Natalie undoes her. Did you wear a corset or just something really nice?
Something real easy to slip out of.
Okay, so not a corset where you had to spend 10 minutes unlacing it. Got it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the good thing is you could just rip unlace it because you don't have to worry about breathing and shocking your... Yeah, anyway.
The things when too bad.
So you pull... Natalie pulls her top down, her breasts coming free, and you gesture where you would like it. He nods. Tonight, we recognize Natalie as true Sabbat. And he will take his brand, and he will push forward and press it right where you gestured. Now, this is not to soak, but I need you to make a stamina check without your fortitude.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna be like a single die. You got this.
Where's the fortitude? Where do I find that?
Without your fortitude, so just your stamina.
Oh, sorry. Oh, just stamina. There it is. Okay, so stamina would just be 2 dice then.
Yep, if that's all you've got.
And yeah, well, there was something. What did the fire train give me? Did it give me more dice or make it an easier?
2 more dice.
Okay, cool. Stamina, nothing. How do I? Oh, here we go. None. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 8.
Oh dear. I think I got those 2 extra dice. Come on, yeah. No! Fuck! I saw the 9 first, and then I fucking won.
Alright. Now give me a courage test with your 2 extra dice as well. So you'll probably have to make a custom dice pool at the very bottom and just count your courage up and courage and then +2 to that and roll your courage at difficulty 9.
What is courage?
Bottom right of your main character sheet.
Oh, there it is.
So yeah.
Oh, so it's just manually roll the dice because it's not.
Yeah. So you'll go to your dice pools, where you normally roll. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see custom dice pools.
Add.
And at difficulty 9.
Holy shit!
Damn.
I just spent some willpower.
You may spend willpower, but success count does matter.
Yeah. Can I spend multiple willpower?
No, you can only spend 1.
Okay. All right, so I spend 1. Let me mark that off first. I should have
Okay.
done that the first time. Okay, so courage with the +2, difficulty 9. Holy shit.
Okay. You do not
And
rock
that-
Shrek. Enjoy.
Gotcha. So that would be
However,
2 successes, right? Because
yes.
obviously didn't take into account.
So you don't rot Shrek, and you're able to keep your wits about you. However, in trying to not have your fortitude engage, you kind of have a mini aneurysm, and as the brand pulls away, he'll just like lift his massive foot up and just kick your shoulder, shoving you back into the water. And unfortunately, because you're trying so hard to resist not taking damage, you pass out. And you are briefly
God.
unconscious in the water.
How long is briefly?
You don't need to breathe, so like.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die.
I'm
You're-
talking
a
about
nice little nap.
status here. How embarrassed am I? Well, very, but
we'll see. He's not waiting though, as he walks over here, puts the brand back in the
I did not
center of the fire, and looks back at the group.
Yeah, Lizzie steps up.
Okay.
It's important to know that Ida May was also about to step up, but the relief when Lizzie does, she's like, oh shit.
Oh no, I guess Lizzie wants to do
That-
it. Haha.
That half second of, oh god, someone has to, okay, I'm gonna, someone else said it, oh thank fuck.
Yeah, she also wants to make a good show of Gopher Ductus, so that's why she wanted to step up, but she's like, oh no, she was faster.
All right, Elizabeth, where do you want yours?
She's going to, reach up, and she's got pretty good flexibility, so she's going to undo her own dress and pull it all the way down to her waist, and gesture to the on her side on the ribs, but like slightly to the back.
Left or right side?
Left side.
Okay. He's going to nod. He's going to take the brand. He's going to grab your wrist and hold your arm up, very forcefully. Not trying to rip your arm up, but like hold your arm up very forcefully, so you don't have that knee jerk reaction of trying to elbow down, because that's just gonna cause more problems. And he holds your arm up like that, and he takes the brand and presses it right into your side, and you can smell the flesh burning, and you can feel it. Natalie, take 1 aggravated damage. I forgot to say that. Elizabeth, also take 1 aggravated damage, and give me your courage test at difficulty 9.
Where does aggravated damage go real quick?
Same spot all damage does. It's just instead of a slash or an X, it's the hashtag.
Ah. So that goes in the bruised?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And stamina check. What was the difficulty you said? Or just straight dice?
Difficulty is 9.
9.
Not
Oh,
stamina
boy.
check, courage test.
Oh, courage test. Okay. I am gonna use a willpower on that.
Cool.
Which, I don't think I've actually used willpower before. Does that just... Do I have to do anything, or that just changes the after number?
No. So, all you have to do is on the main sheet, you scroll all the way down to where your willpower is, and those little X boxes. You just click one off,
Oh yeah, I did that already.
and then
I went for the dice roll.
what you can do is, since you're you're rolling courage, so you can't really name it. When I do that, I'll put like in parentheses on like one of my named rolls. I'll just put in parentheses +1 WP, just so we know there's willpower attributed to it.
Oh, okay.
But in this case, I'm aware you're using it, so it's all good. Courage, diff 9, you can just go ahead and roll. Oops, sorry.
And how do I add my dice for the fire training to that? Or am I just gonna have to make a custom one?
You're gonna have to make a custom one at the bottom.
Okay.
It'll be +2 dice. All right.
I
2.
used willpower.
You do not rot Shrek. Now give me a stamina roll, please.
Does this one also get the +2?
Yes, it shouldn't have, but I was a dummy and forgot exactly what I was adding the +2 to. So, I gave it to Natalie. So, yeah, you can have it.
Is that the one I failed anyways?
Yeah.
Moot point.
Is that also diff 9, or is that
Diff
just
8.
roll the dice?
Diff 8.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
Yo!
God damn, you couldn't give me one of those?
10, 10, 9, 9. All right, cool.
Like a fucking champion.
You take your brand, and right as, like, you know, you think you can't take the pain anymore, he pulls it away, flesh sticking to the hot iron as he thrusts it back into the fire and just turns and kicks you over into the water. You splash
Wake
down
me
in
up,
there,
please.
and you see Natalie kind of like floating, not even floating, she's just resting at the bottom with her eyes closed.
Give me some smelling salts.
Oh, she could just shake you awake.
Underwater.
Oh, I don't. You know what? I don't smell anyway, so I guess that wouldn't work to ever wake me up.
But you can still smell.
All
But
right.
you don't, I wouldn't be doing it while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, she wouldn't be.
No.
breathing.
Not underwater, yeah.
Who is Iron Skull puts the brand back in and then turns, looking at Ander and Ida May.
Yeah, Lizzie is definitely just kind of floating in the water on her back and just kind of staring up at the sky, like no thoughts on her face.
Oh, you sink to the bottom.
Oh, does she? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're dead. Remember?
Oh.
You.
Right.
Yeah, unless you took
Dead
in a
bodies
lungful of
float?
air before you fell to the bottom,
Here's
your
points of
lungs
brick.
would quickly fill with water.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
Oh,
Ida, are you gonna try and go first?
Nope.
Okay.
He was standing between me and the brand anyway, so you know.
All right.
Besides, I'm making sure the rest of my pack gets their brands.
Supervising.
Supervising, yeah.
All right, Ander. Where you want it, buddy?
Ander's gonna take off his big heavy coat, let it fall to the ground, undo his, or at least remove one of his overalls, unbutton his shirt some, expose his right arm and shoulder, and just kneels down and let's get this done. Right shoulder.
You hear a whistle from off in the distance to the south. As Iron Skull nods, and he'll again take your arm and sort of hold it down, or hold it out with one hand. He'll take the brand, he'll stab it into your shoulder. The hot scent of burning flesh quickly rises to your nostrils. Give me a courage test.
Okay. Definitely gonna burn a willpower for this. Bam.
Yeah, because you can only use 4 of your courage currently.
I can only use 4 of them. Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to have to make a custom dice pool down below.
Okay. None. So I need to use 4 of them, right?
Yeah, only 4 courage, because you are below your courage. Your path is too low. You can only roll your virtues as high as your path is.
Okay. Well, my dexterity is the same, so that should work fine, I guess. I'll just rename it
Sure.
Courage.
Diff 9.
8, you said, right? Oh, Diff 9, yeah. Bam. Well, it's not a botch, at least.
It is indeed not a botch. You do have that 1 success. And Ander, you need to roll me a separate stamina check at difficulty 6.
Stamina. Okay, there we go, yeah. I'll burn another willpower for this. I have a feeling the dice are going to fuck me.
Potentially.
1
Okay.
success.
Good news, Ander. You don't bite your tongue off.
Yay.
You just stab it with one of your fangs as you try to keep from screaming out. Now give me another stamina check at difficulty 8.
And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and burn another willpower? Because that's fun.
Yes. Burn all your resources before the boss fight. Go on.
Exactly.
Wait, before
Everyone
the
knows.
boss fight?
Oh my
It's
god!
God!
You are
Yay.
not lying. Your dice are trying to fuck you.
I had a
Holy
premonition.
shit.
I had a premonition.
That's almost the same roll, too.
Right?
Just
God.
1 digit off.
God
I knew something
bless.
was gonna happen. It all it's just Wad. It likes to do this every once in a while.
Oh my
Alright.
god, though, we would never let you live it down.
Oh, I know.
And your
All 3 of
eyes
these
roll back
tiny- all 3 of these tiny girls handling this like champions, and you fucking frenzy.
as you are also kicked into the water.
Where?
Oh, you also pass out, good sir. All right, Ida.
Wait, did I pass out?
You didn't. You got 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty
So I'm
much
just
as
laying on the
soon-
bottom of the lake. I'm just laying on the bottom of the lake, conscious.
Yeah, I mean, you can start swimming up at this point. It's been 1 round.
Nah,
Okay. All right,
she's
Ida.
enjoying the moment.
Where you want it?
Yeah, pretty much as soon as Anders is kicked off and into the water, she'll walk up and she'll undo her dress enough to let the back kind of fall loose. And try to hold up the front the best she can. So that when she's kneeling down, she'll say, lower left side of the back.
As you wish. And he will place a hand on like the back of her neck, pull, like hold stabilizing her, and then take the brand.
Yeah, very useful because she is actually kind of trembling slightly.
Lower left or lower right?
Lower left.
And he will stab it into her lower left. Give me that stamina, courage test, difficulty 9. Hold up. Before you do that, let me double check, because I don't remember what your... Okay. Okay, doesn't matter for you in this case. Alright. Yep, roll your courage. Are you gonna...
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
Okay. Alright, you don't rot Shrek.
God damn.
We are not a brave
Uh.
person.
Give me, I mean, you're braver than
none
most.
of us
Most
freaked out.
Most humans only have 2 courage, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright, give me your stamina check. Well, 1 stamina check, difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6. I spend a willpower.
Okay. Alright.
Cool.
You too do not bite off your tongue.
Cool.
Now stamina check, difficulty 8, to see if you pass out.
I will also be spending a willpower on this.
The duality of man.
Yeah. I hate that I needed a... Oh, Jesus, yeah. I didn't see that it was 10 and 1.
Alright.
Wait, no, but I spent the willpower.
You did. You needed 2 successes.
Oh, I needed 2 successes. Oh, I don't know if I was so good yet.
So, you fall in right as Natalie and Ander sort of come back to consciousness. As Iron Skull kicks you in, you flop into the water with a loud splash. Alright, guys. 3 of you are conscious underwater. You have another, Ida just got shoved in. What's the plan? Are you all just
so are
gonna...
we all... Is Ida conscious?
No, Ida's unconscious.
Okay. Try to wake her up first, so we're all together here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if Lizzie's been conscious the whole time at this point, like, as soon as Ida hits the floor of the body of water, Lizzie is probably like... This feels really weird. I'm trying to, like, picture this in my head because it's underwater, but, like, walking over and, like, checking her and probably gesturing to either Natalie or Ander to, like, help carry Ida.
Natalie...
Oh, I got the perfect thing.
Natalie, you go to try and make up Ida. Ida, give me your path rating as a roll. And do you have Deep Sleeper?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think anyone has.
No, I do not.
Okay, no one took Deep Sleeper, so you're good. Roll me your path rating at difficulty 6.
Oh, I should have asked about the wound penalties.
Okay.
I also should apply my wound.
Yes. All of you will have 1 aggravated damage applied to you. Please apply it now if you have not already done so.
Oh, wrong chat. It will look like that.
Heh.
Okay, cool, I did it
I
right.
lied.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you...
Wait, you
yeah.
lied?
No, yeah, it'll look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Andrew's the only one who'll be different because he has 1 extra health slot.
Yeah.
Alright. Ida, you are awakened by Natalie, and you're able to righten yourself underwater. Now what?
I'm going to say, actually, interpreting the strange flailing and nodding steadily, Ander is going to decide to be helpful. He's going to walk over, underwater, and just throw one kind of over her shoulder, grab Lizzie next, pick her up, and then pause and look at Natalie as if he's debating on how to also carry her.
Natalie is currently stripping naked and then going up.
He's going to politely look away awkwardly.
All right, Ander.
Lizzie
Oh,
is-
come on, you
this
know
is
what's
all-
coming next.
This is all underwater, so
God.
this is all underwater, so there's no way to really talk, but like Lizzie is definitely like when you pick Lizzie up, she is going to look very confused and shocked and just surprised, but not fight it.
Incorrect, incorrect, Lizzie. Incorrect.
Oh,
You can talk underwater if you really want to.
does it just sound like
I mean, you can
someone
talk, yeah.
talking underwater?
Nope, you're putting thoughts into their head.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Malkavians.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, if she can do that, the message is just going to be, oh, okay, I can walk, but that's fine.
Pause.
Hold
Look
up, hold
around.
up, hold up, hold up. Calm down.
Okay.
Oh.
You have to give me an intelligence subterfuge roll first.
Oh.
I
Not
do what
you,
Anders does.
Lizzie. Lizzie needs to. What is your current willpower, Ander?
My current willpower is 4.
Okay, difficulty 4, Lizzie.
You said
Intelligence
subterfuge?
yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Now, so you're successful in this. Ander, I need you to give me an intelligence awareness roll.
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
We're fucked.
Oh no.
Difficulty is going to be 7. Ander,
What the
all right,
hell
Lizzie,
is-
tell me what
What'd you
you're telling
roll?
Ander.
Does
Tell me what you're telling Ander.
is this a thing that like would she have had any reason to do this before, or is this the first time she's ever doing this? Because if it's the first time she's ever doing this, it's gonna be what I said before of just the very confused. Oh, okay, that's fine. I can walk, but this is fine.
All right, Ander, you are acutely aware that Lizzie can walk on their own, but she probably kind of likes this. Those are your thoughts, buddy. The roll he just made was to determine if he can figure out those are his thoughts or if they're coming from someone else. So to him, he made that's his thought.
He came to that conclusion all on his own.
Oh boy.
He's so smart.
Well, she likes us though. And
Yep.
she asked for this. Oh, fuck it, why not? I don't give a shit.
All right, Ander, you're carrying those two up.
Yeah.
Give me a give me a strength potence test, please.
Yeah, Adamae's
Oh,
not gonna bother
boy.
fighting and just like, yeah, whatever, I guess.
Diff?
Difficulty 6.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all are
Hold
not.
on.
feeling
Oh,
it
but
today.
oh, buddy.
I guess none of
Oh.
us are. None of us.
Oh my god. All
I'm
right.
feeling pretty okay.
As soon as gravity
That's fair,
starts taking effect, Ander, you kind of like go to get out of the water and just lean a little too far forward, and you drop them onto the shoreline into all that mud.
He's gonna stand there and go as water just kind of just flows out of his mouth. The fuck?
Adamae will probably just sit there for a minute. It's alright. fix her dress the best she can. It's probably sopping wet, heavy as hell, now covered in mud.
Yep.
Yeah, Lizzie's gonna sit
And-
up and just kind of shake her hair out, and she did this very intentionally. Her brand is in the right place, that if she like wraps her arms around herself, the brand is exactly under where her right hand should be, and she's just going to put her hand there and just kind of feel the skin casually, and just kind of she's just kind of not, her eyes are unfocused, and she's just kind of feeling the brand and just kind of thinking.
All right.
and, I guess Natalie walks out of the water naked.
Yep, just walks right out. All right. So when's the party started?
Yeah, I mean, I guess based on how quickly Iron Skull kicked us into the water, yeah, Lizzie's dress is probably still around her waist.
Yeah. It was basically instantaneous, so that the effectively it's so that it stops burning, so you stop having to roll for rot Shrek, but also scars the wound almost immediately. So that you don't instinctually try to spend blood to heal it.
Well,
What are the overall reactions?
You see basically everyone over at the at Invictus Amori, like this is a football game levels of like cheering and clapping, and specifically this boy is howling, like, and doing a very uncomfortably good representation of a wolf howling.
Oh no.
He's
He's not allowed to be more hot. That's illegal.
What do you mean? He's just a scrawny little guy. He's only got like appearance 2. What do you mean?
He's really cute.
What do you mean? He's like
Listen, you're the one that
5.
picked the pictures. It's not on me.
He's 5'5" and just, you know, a little guy.
Oh,
Oh
are
no.
you trying to make us not want to fuck him? Because it's not working.
He's just a little guy.
I'm
just
trying to
don't
make this man as
understand.
unappealing as possible. Just describe him as a perfect boy.
He's just a little guy who can also rip you
Oh,
open.
fuck, I can't approach him. He's wearing a cross. I gotta freak out.
Yes. That's one thing you'll notice about all the Invictus Amori is they are all wearing a cross of some sort.
Oh, fuck.
You probably can't be our pack priest then, huh?
Ironic.
Pack
Do I
Priest
have the
doesn't.
most in
Hold on.
technology?
Pause. Pack Priest does not need to be religious. They need to be
Oh, okay.
spiritual.
That's fair.
There's
But
a
also,
difference.
I mean, do something that scares you every day.
Does anybody have more than 2 dots in theology?
Yes.
I
Oh,
don't
wait.
think so.
Let me build my
Nice
chin.
try.
I do have one
ain't falling for
dot.
that.
I have 2 dots. 2 dots
Yeah, so-
total.
We're tied.
Yeah.
The Knights of Ventus are whistling and clapping, but they're not yelling. And then all these people are more, I don't want to say stoic, but they're like giving their nods of approval and offering claps as well, but they're not like yelling or hooting and hollering.
Ain't no hootin' any.
Let me actually double check that, make sure I'm not insane. Oh god. Sorry. Made a lot of these people forget just how terrifying some of them are. I mean, there's a couple bloodlines and there's a couple clans here that you guys haven't interacted with before, so I'm just like, what? Why the oh no?
Huh?
It's fine. It's probably fine.
It's
probably
probably
fine.
fine.
It's probably a good thing, actually. We're probably
Well,
overreacting.
It's probably I'm probably overreacting because the first thing, as soon as you said bloodlines, the first thing that popped in my head was Bali, and I was like, oh no. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's
Everything's fine. Everything's so fine. Just don't
It's
hit
funny
it.
because I'm not gonna confirm or deny it, and you're probably wrong, but it's still funny to watch you freak out over it.
Yeah, it's
Let
fine.
us
I
dig
mean,
our
as
own-
long if they're Sabat Bali, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we didn't get to dig our own graves last time. Let us do it. Let us do it all the time now. We had to undig our graves, and now we're gonna spend the rest of the campaign redigging them.
As Homeboy comes on over, Iron Skull comes on over and gestures for all of you to come before him, and
Yeah, Lizzie's not making any motion to like put her dress back, and her right hand has not left the scar. Like a finger is just kind of casually, constantly tracing it.
you're not into this or anything, right?
No, why? What would give you that idea?
As
A
Iron
medical student with a scarification kink? No, heaven forbid.
Ida May has a mild look of disappointment.
Why?
Natalie being visibly horny over the scar, or not Natalie, Lizzie being visibly horny over the scar, and Natalie coming out of the water naked. She's like, great, yeah,
And
this
just
is my
and
bag.
just
These are
and
my
just
boys.
visibly horny. Period.
As
I'm
long
not-
as, as long as you're still following propriety, then it doesn't matter what we do. We're the rank and
Unironically-
file.
Unironically, Ander actually like showing some decorum by putting his shirt back on and his overall and buttoning his shirt up, just occasionally barfing up water. It's surprisingly being more like stoic than the others.
Yeah.
As Iron Skull looks between you all and then gestures to everyone around. These four are now brothers and sisters in arms to all of you. And in a week's time, they will have two others joining them. And from there, a ductus, a pack priest, and a name divulged and brought before us to become true Sabbat in the fullest sense of the term. The title bestowed upon you this evening is that of true Sabbat, but every day is another day for you to embody it or to lose it. Treat every day like you are going to be more than what you were the night before. Every night is to prove yourself. Be the merit of which you are built. For no one in the Sabbat grows by sitting idle. No one in the Sabbat grows by avoiding the conflicts. No one in the Sabbat grows if they do not put themselves in some amount of danger and risk. But tonight, we celebrate. And with that, you hear a loud gunshot from that homeboy as he has taken his rifle and fired into the air. And from the darkness this way, you watch as a horde of robed individuals, all shackled together, starts coming forward, led by one individual who is hooded but clearly is not shackled. And as soon as they are before everyone, the mingling begins. And each of these wonderful vampires goes about grasping at one of the hooded individuals, and some of them are bitten into immediately. And they are fed upon immediately. Some are brought away to be, politely hidden behind a bush before being eaten, and then some are simply pulled. Notably, this one grabs one and rips off their hood and just starts making out with them. As everyone starts breaking rank and going to find a meal and then others to talk to and or otherwise mingle more intimately with, Iron Skull turns back to you for, "Tonight is your celebration. Do with it as you will. But as I stated, every night will be a night to prove yourself or lose yourself. Take that as you will." And he will step away. You thought you wouldn't have any more trials after this? No. Now you're just committed to the every night's a trial.
Yeah.
My whole fucking life anyway. Let's fucking go.
All right. So I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna move them a little bit, but these are just general positions of people. More would probably head in other directions to go do other things and whatnot. But feel free to go talk to anyone you so desire. This is your time to do so.
Oh boy. Terrifying.
What's
I just had a
terrifying?
thought.
I got social anxiety.
Oh no.
Item A doesn't. This is like literally
just-
what she
just-
was raised and
just
bred
be Item
for,
A then.
but
Ironically,
To be Item A.
yeah, just be out of me. Go look at someone that you think is pretty. Go up and just tap.
Yeah, you don't have social anxiety. You're just a little guy.
Just look at.
I'll let you all have a
guy?
moment. Go move yourselves to who you want to interact with. I will be right back. I need to use the demon's room.
I also so.
yep, we're gonna pick the definitely not a La Sombra.
Gonna go over here and talk to the people with cowboy.
Really,
hats.
Andre?
Why not?
Really? You're going after the femboy? Okay.
I said I'm going after the folks with cowboy hats. These guys got cowboy hats. We fit the same.
I also
vibe.
just realized I just described a lad with clear 5 o'clock shadow as a femboy, and I don't know what my line for that is
Yeah,
anymore.
he's not a femboy. He's a little guy, but he's not a
Listen,
femboy.
I can make it work.
He's covered
Hold on.
head to toe in scars.
I can put him in a
There's-
dress.
There's a term for this. Hold on, real quick.
Oh no.
I remember
He's so-
hearing about this.
I was gonna say you could still.
I read about this on the internet once.
No. He's a what's it?
He's an otter.
Uke? No, uke, I think is the term.
Oh, Uke is Uke and Seme is kind of just like
There
Uke
you
and
go.
Seme is kind of just like bottom and top. But for Yaoi specifically.
Yeah, but yeah, he could
Oh,
be an uke.
okay.
I
If you wanna
sit
be
back
a
down.
He's
I just
definitely
hear
got
for
he's
Yaoi
100%
specifically.
got Uke energy though. You are spot on with that.
Use your big ol' hands on him. You're muted.
Don't worry, Adam May. I'll treat him the way you wish Joshua would treat you.
Oh! God damn!
Wow.
You're supposed to draw your gun when you take shots, not. All right.
Oh, man.
Perfect time.
Jesus. All right,
I mean,
Andre.
Goofing off. Yeah.
Andre he's one of the few that didn't grab a party snack, as it were, and he's just got his arms crossed. He's kind of like got himself leaning back on one hip, and they're not glowing brightly in terms of like providing a lot of ambient light, but they're like piercing glowing. Like you'd be able to see them in the dark, but
Okay. So like diet glowing eyes.
yeah. He watches you approach. Is there something you want?
Not in particular. I just wanted to make the rounds and introduce and meet everyone.
Apologies. I am Andre. He'll offer his hand.
She'll shake it and apologize for the mud and wet of it. Pleasure, darling. Adam May.
Yes, we got a whole little dossier about you and your pack before arriving. You fit their descriptions perfectly.
Well, now you got my curiosity piqued. How'd they describe me?
Small, innocent, more human than you have any right to look, and deceptively deceptive. You come across as someone who could not be any more plotting or creative in terms of misleading people, and so far have proven to be the most manipulative with that aspect. And based on those observations as well, you appear to be hiding a nasty beast within you, which I can smell from here.
Astute observation, sugar. Though I hate having my little shroud broken so easily. I do appreciate the praise.
One's blade of masterful making is another's rueful cutlass. I am one who particularly enjoys the more deceptive nature that comes with our little war.
Is that so? I take it you're more of a little infiltrator then?
Infiltrator and usually problem solver when the problem needs to be minced.
Ah, I see. Quietly, silencing problems.
Silencing problems, ensuring we have a good following of people, though that is mostly Marianne's specialty when she is a little too busy tending to the flock. I will pick up the slack from time to time.
Yeah, I take it she's a little bit more like manly in that regard.
She is a jack of all trades when it comes to any social interaction. I would watch your words with her.
I appreciate the heads up.
Oh.
Hmm?
Is there anything else you desired, or did you simply wish to meet me?
Mostly just introductions. It has been a pleasure, but there are quite a few of y'all I gotta get around to.
Of course. We are subduction. Our specialty is, well, getting into places and infiltrating the local populace and dealing with problems. Myself and Armando, he'll gesture to the gentleman kind of behind you who is fangs deep in someone at the moment, are typically the behind enemy lines infiltrators. Hai Yang and Marianne are in the middle of enemy lines infiltrators. And then you have Joseph and Melinda, who are front line and main bulwark defenses. Of course, we can more or less interchange in some respects, but we are one of the few packs that is fairly well-rounded.
Well, I'll have to keep note of that. And, see if I can learn from your examples.
Oh, and D, of course. He'll gesture to D way over here, who has
An interesting visage.
yeah. Well, it's more so what they're doing to someone.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
What are they doing?
As they have literally just a robe on, and they open up their robe and push someone into their chest and basically just pull their entire body in.
Ah. There's something. I take it that's who, Ben Fang warned our little doctor about.
Probably. Though I'm not sure why. That is...
She's got an inquisitive mind towards more of the oddities of our kind, hence her interest in your bulwarks there.
I see. She is a fledgling indeed. Very well. I am not going to keep her from her indulgences, of course, but D is a special case. I'd warn all of you to not indulge too hard within her.
Understood. I'll make sure Lizzie stays out of trouble, in that regard at least.
He just gives a shrug. He doesn't seem to care either way if she gets in trouble or not.
May's a little bit more concerned about D offering Lizzie an experience she cannot refuse, and Lizzie being like, yeah, that sounds great, and then we have no more Lizzie anymore.
What are you talking about? That sounds awesome.
I would love to be subsumed. Thank you.
Something, something, identity death, something, something, hive mind, something, something.
Yeah. So,
Will I
Ida
have
May
my
will,
identity and soul removed from my own personhood? Yes, please.
Ida May will give Cinder a little dip of her head then and wish him farewell. Or
Andre. The R and E are reversed.
I know. And we will probably move on to High Gang next.
Okay. Dear Natalie, you approach Marianne, who is currently making out with someone and probably feeding off their tongue as there's a little bit of blood dripping out from between their lips.
Yeah, just approach. Say, you willing to share that one?
Her pink eyes, which are very bright and glowing, sort of flex open as she looks towards you and pulls back. And you see that she is not just, like, split open their tongue. She's actually crushed their entire interior of their mouth. So all their teeth are basically shrapnel in their mouth. She
Strong jaw.
pulls back and licks her teeth, and you realize she has a lot of really sharp teeth. If you really want, you can take a bite. I don't mind.
Well, thank you. And I will just sink my teeth into their neck, have a little sip.
She will watch you for a long few moments, and she's just gonna unabashedly just reach over and start stroking down your back and just stops at your ass and just grips it. As if, like, pulling your body up into this victim's body.
I'll lean into it.
And she's gonna watch you feed until the person just sort of stops twitching and their eyes go blank and their body goes limp in your arms. And
I probably would say that, like, the intention wasn't to kill, but I'm guessing he was in bad enough shape that, like...
Oh yeah, no, he
Yeah.
he was already mostly drained. You're only getting 2 blood out of this.
He
Exactly.
had
I would say I would not have taken less.
he had a foot left in the door.
And as soon as you finish up, she and pull back, she reaches to, or she leans into the other side of the neck, opens her mouth, and you hear her jaw click, and it opens wider, and she just takes a chunk out of his throat and rips it off before tossing him into the water. Spits the chunk of meat out after him.
Oh, okay. She doesn't eat it.
No.
Aw.
Oh, she doesn't eat it. Okay, not a nugget.
I thought she was going to eat it.
Oh,
Thank
a quitter, I see.
I think you mean a spitter.
Bitters are quitters. Same thing.
Yeah, I
exactly.
said what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure we're on.
She
Yeah, we're on the same page.
she turns back to you, Natalie, and puts hands on her hips and looks you up and down a little bit. Well, what can I do for you, daughter of Skull?
Little nod. Say, looking for entertainment. Boy, have you delivered on that level. Thank you.
Just that? Is that all you're hungry for?
Of course not, but you gotta start somewhere, right? I forgot to ask. Which group did you say all wore the crosses?
Invictus Amori.
Perfect. I just need to make sure of that when I'm interacting. But yeah.
You're good. I've kept
so-
them all more or less in the areas that they arrived in. Invictus Amori is up towards, up in this direction.
All the people up by Ander.
Mm-hmm.
Not Andre. Ander.
Ask, a little bit about what subduction does. Obviously, I just heard about it from out of character, so if she has any additional flair, I'm interested to hear otherwise.
She does not have anything additional to say regarding that at this exact moment. She does have something she's going to do to you, though.
Of course. I do have more questions, but she's gonna do something. Go for it. Oh, dear. That's a lot of dice. Was it ooh-woo?
I don't trust that uwu. That is a villainous uwu.
That's a villainous. What do you mean?
I don't know. Is uppercase or lowercase used more?
I could not tell you. What is your current willpower?
Oh, fuck. Probably not great. Pull up my sheet again. I keep having to close it. Willpower.
You can double click it at the top where your name is. You can double click it there and it'll minimize it.
Current is 3.
3? Oh my god.
This is probably fine.
Holy fuck!
So many dice.
God,
That is entirely too
Holy
many.
shit.
What the fuck?
Holy
9 success. What
shit.
the fuck? Are you dead?
Apparently.
Are you about to just cease to exist?
No.
GG.
Worse.
There's just a crater where I was standing.
So
Yeah, your parents never met.
So I guess we got that in common now.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's about to happen, but it's gonna be fucking fun.
That's a word for it.
This is what I get for talking to all the crazy people.
Yeah.
You talk to the person who is their like social commando. So like
That's what I'm supposed to be.
so one as you
Okay.
go to talk, Natalie, you are usually the really confident one. You find words fail you for just a moment, and you are left speechless as something wraps over your very heart, and you are enthralled by this woman. And she just turns towards to face you and just lifts both arms up, drapes them over your shoulders, hands crossing behind you, and kind of using her forearms to press down a little and pull you just a little bit closer. How about you empty your mind to me whenever I ask? I'd love to have all of your questions. You can trust me. Ask. Tell me what's on your mind. And for the next year, Natalie, anytime she asks you to tell her what's on your mind, you will do so.
Fucking year.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of successes.
It just gives me the modify memory in D&D where it's like, oh, you can only actually alter things if it's like, in the past like couple of minutes. But if you cast it at 9th level, it's a year, and that's just the vibe it gives me.
Listen,
Like,
I don't know if
fuck,
you've
it's
read.
overwhelming.
I don't know if you've read through some of the fucking spells and time limits that apply. 9 successes. You're lucky it's not forever.
It very well
Almost
could
never
be
so down.
if I wanted to.
Well, now I have to try to remember what my question was.
No, that's good. She literally knocked you off your feet for a moment.
I mean, oddly fitting.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime.
Good. Then please tell me what's on your mind.
I feel like I'm stunned for a couple seconds. Try to remember.
Do you want me to?
No,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I did finally Y'all are the, the talkers. You go in and get people to do what you want when you need it, whatever you want. I kind of just look at the two that have the 3 eyes. So, like, they got a way to hide that when they go talk to people, or?
Oh, yes. They can turn it off. So long as they don't use certain powers, they're fine. The third eye closes up very nicely, but they're also not our main talkers. At least not when it comes to talking to Kine.
There's a out of character question. It's kind of like, talking about not to relate things to D&D again, but the number of spell slots you have left. Kind of being an out of character thing, like talking about your path. Like if I'm trying to where can I find somebody that follows the path of kings?
So yes, you can ask about paths, saying asking like, hey, this is kind of how I was in life, or this is how I want to be able to act. What path would be good for me? This is treat this as you shopping for a pseudo spiritual religion, more or less. So asking someone's path might be a little forward and maybe a smidge rude, but also being like, hey, you're like Christian, right? What denomination are you? Or like, hey, you're Jewish, right? Or, oh, hey, so on and so forth. Like, if you think they are of a faith or of something that you jive with and you don't know what to call it, you go, hey, what is your path? Again, it's a little rude, but generally speaking, it's really the only way you can go about it until you have a breadth of knowledge about what paths are and which ones exist.
Yeah, I think I'd just say, before I, quite clearly get lost in everything that's going on, I am supposed to be thinking a bit more about my path and not really feeling the one I'm currently walking down. Got any suggestions?
Oh, from my understanding, you're still on... I say on. You are still breaking your humanity out, is that right?
Yeah. I look like I'm not pleased to think about that.
And she'll draw one hand over and kind of like cup your chin to keep you looking at her. Is what I'm doing what you enjoy? Would you like to be able to keep doing this and enticing Kine and Canites into your arms, your bosom, into this delightful, lush body of yours?
Sounds like everything I've ever dreamed of.
Well, my path is one that is older and not widely appreciated. You see, I enjoy a little bit of rebellion. But
Intrigued.
I'm someone who enjoys the pleasures in unlife, and I don't want those taken from me. You sound like you have a similar perception. Well,
Hitting the nail on the coffin.
I could nail you to a coffin right now if you wanted, but maybe later.
I'm trying to do my work first, then.
I mix both from time to time. Ben Fang and myself are of similar mind, though you've probably not noticed with how strict she is with herself.
Not sure I would have called it so, but yeah.
I'm sure she's a little more loose with her childer. You should ask sometime. She does enjoy telling stories. But, very notably, we are on a road of sin. The road of the rebel. I can teach you about it, if you're willing to do a few things for me.
Things like what?
She's gonna take her head and kind of lean into you and press her cheek to yours, and then press into like the front of your cheek to sort of turn your head until you are both looking across the way at Ander. I want him.
For the obvious reasons?
Obvious, not so obvious. I want to see how many bites he can take before he gives in. She says, and like opens her mouth in a wide grin. You see the rows of razor sharp teeth in her mouth.
I'll see what I can do.
You see what you can do? You bring him before me and let me have a few bites out of him. And I'll show you a way to live rebelliously.
All right. I'll speak to him.
And we will swap over to Lizzie, who is doing everything in her power to not just pull this guy down and stare into his eye. I assume this is who you're wanting to talk to, yes?
Honestly, it was gonna be just one of them, but in the meantime, sitting here, I noticed that both of the Joseph and Melinda are both standing there. So
Yeah.
she's probably going to kind of sort of get both of their attention.
Okay.
The scientific bisexual panic.
Oh my god. What is this, a Reanimator episode?
Oh my god. But she's gonna kind of like sidle her way up like a little bit awkwardly, and then kind of just fully commit herself and just, I'm sorry, I don't know if this is an appropriate question or not. And she's gonna, she can't help herself. She's like leaning in a little bit, and she is definitely making eye contact, like explicitly with the forehead eye as she asks this. Are the third eyes functional? How do they work? I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry if I'm being rude. I have to know. I've never seen anything like that. I'm a medical student of science. She's kind of just rambling a little bit.
Yeah. Joseph is 5'8" for the record. Melinda is the same height as you. And Joseph smiles. Don't worry. It's not the first time a fledgling has been awestruck by, well, a dying breed for all intents and purposes. Yes, they're functional. They only appear when we use the powers of the blood, specifically the ones associated with our blood and the ones associated with our specs. And he will blink his third eye, separate from his two normal eyes.
As it blinks, like Lizzie's eyes are like, there are practically stars in her eyes, and she's just staring like unabashedly at this point, and just, I'm so sorry to hear dying breed. What do you mean? It would be so terrible to lose something like this.
We are Salubri. We come from. In short, we are from a bloodline at this point. Our clan was usurped by that of the Tremere, and they took our blood for their own from our antediluvian and decided that we were heretical and hunted us down to near extinction.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful.
It is, but it is the truth, and it is why we side with the sword of Cain. The usurpers are typically found within the ivory tower. They are the reason for a great many travesties in our history.
Sorry, I've heard the ivory tower mentioned a few times tonight. Is that like we haven't gotten a whole tremendous rundown of what exactly we're up against, other than that they're Cainites like us, but from a very long time ago. I'm being a little reductive if I'm understanding correctly. What is the Ivory Tower like an organization that they respect or something?
The ivory tower is a... How should we say? So, are you familiar with the Pinkertons, yes?
The government agents?
Yes.
Sort of?
Exactly. The ivory tower is like the American government for all the good that really does them, except for vampires. And they typically send out Pinkerton-like individuals to ensure that we are doing our immortality correctly. If we're not doing it by their rules, they try to kill us. If we're Salubri, they try to kill us. If we're like Marianne, they try to kill us. If they're like Hai Yang, they try to kill us. If they're at all like, he kind of looks across the bushes and back, Task, the Ductus of the Knights of Ventus, they try to kill us.
That sounds kind of awful, if I'm being honest.
Yes. Now, we would prefer to work with our brothers and sisters and be willing to have ecological differences, and methodologies can be differing, but they'd rather label us fanatical theological liars and tell us that we are all wrong and that us, the Salubri, are devil-worshipping monsters and all sorts of propagandistic contributions to our name, blood, and assertions. They don't acknowledge the antediluvians and think that they are just a myth dreamed up to try and scare Cainites into submission. But as you can see, he gestures around, we are equals now. You have proven that you're, one, very pretty, but two, quite apt about being a part of the cause.
Oh, well, that's good to know, I think. Thank you, I guess. She's gonna kind of like brush her hair behind her ear a little bit. awkwardly.
Melinda, have you considered... sorry, forgive me. Elizabetha, I believe your dossier said. Where are you from?
Lizzie is fine. I'm from the coastal area, mostly Massachusetts, Boston.
Ah. Would you say you're more of a herd animal eater or more of a seafood eater?
I don't know. I've never really thought of it much. I guess we did eat a lot of seafood growing up, but since coming more inland, I haven't really been very particular about. I don't know. Food isn't nutrients that goes into my body. I'm not particular about what kind they are. I guess is a good way to put it.
I see, I see. Hey, Melinda, how would you feel about a tuna sandwich? Melinda kind of stares at him for a moment. Looks at Elizabeth. Looks back at him. Kind of does like a like the lips downward, like maybe. That would be lovely, I think. Elizabeth, how would you like to be a tuna sandwich?
I'm sorry. What?
Well, there are a number of ways that we are going to get bonded and get to know each other, and I'm particularly a fan of the one that either breaks beds or destroys houses. Now, I'm not a fan of entirely genociding a whole bloodline on a regular basis, and if there are 3 of us, that will go very quickly and not as fulfilling personally. So, I assume breaking beds might be the better option, and Melinda is a fan of multiple parties. Right, Melinda? She kind of gives him like a flat stare, but rolls her eyes, all 3 of them at once, and then nods. Oh, there you
Lizzie
are.
is at the breaking beds comment, like kind of under her breath, like side comment that she can't control. Lizzie is going to just kind of quietly mutter, "I broke a table yesterday."
Oh, well, there you are. I'm sure it was that large man. It was the large man, wasn't it? He just threw you onto that table and split it and tried to split you in 2. I am a bit envious, I'll admit, but and he'll actually put a finger up to her lips. Shh. Don't spoil me with the details yet. We'll talk about it more once we get somewhere more appropriate. Melinda, would you? Let the smirks a little and reaches over and just puts an arm around Elizabeth's shoulder and pulls her close and attempts to kiss her, if you would so accept.
Oh yeah, she does.
Okay. You kiss for a solid round of combat, and you are now 1 step blood bonded to Melinda. Enjoy.
Oh, okay.
As you can
Yay.
taste the softest hints of Vitae on her lips. Hi, yes, you guys basically decided to go talk to the pack that is all very sexually charged individuals.
I don't know, I came out fine.
Listen, if they didn't want to be approached, they shouldn't have had third eyes and hair tendrils and all kinds of sexy shit.
I will
That's
say,
not my fault.
Item A, you talk to the one of them that happens to be gay. The rest of them are.
Of course I would.
I'm sorry, and that wasn't
no,
like
it's
something
fine.
I decided. I decided that I was like, you know what? Everyone is like clearly bi energy. We're gonna make this guy the gay energy one, and you just walked in and like, all right, well, that's that, I guess.
That's fine. I prefer it, actually.
Oh my lord. All right. You are 1 step blood bonded to Melinda, who gives you a once over. Melinda looks like she was embraced and has a little bit of oddity, as her skin is very. It's not like Joseph's, which is very, soft and flush. She looks more dead and corpse-like than he does. She's still very pretty, just, more dead and corpse-like. So, do you want to talk to more people, or do you want to wander off somewhere into the woods?
I mean, if you're interested in wandering off into the woods, I'm certainly okay with that.
Oh, come, Melinda. We cannot rush as much as I would love to. She is freshly embraced, or freshly initiated. Let her speak to her peers now, and understand that we are also your peers, little Lizzie. We are going to do the responsible thing and let you have your time learning who the other packs are. If we drag you off now, you'll look quite bad.
I suppose that is a good point. Yeah, we need to make a good first impression.
Yes, don't
Sorry,
worry. You've
just-
made a fine one on the pack of seduction, he says. And with Melinda still, her arm around your shoulder and kind of, lazily hanging off on the opposite shoulder, he comes up to the other side and will wrap an arm around your lower waist, and gently cup your new scar and kind of knead his fingers into it. We'll be waiting, though. Don't worry. We have all eternity to enjoy each other, yes?
Yeah, I suppose we do. That's a good point. She's visibly twitching at the touching the scar.
Good girl, he said, and he will actually just boldly lean in and give her a kiss on the cheek, and they will both, as if synchronized, kind of give you a small push forward, not thrusting you out of their arms, but a nudge to go talk to someone else. Meanwhile, Ander. Are the three of you okay? Or are you gonna survive?
I'm good.
I'm excited to see what Ander gets up to.
Ander is talking to Roddy, who, kind of, let me get the camera set, is basically Slav squatting over here by the bushes, watching everyone with big wide eyes. And then as you get closer, his eyes kind of lower down and he squints at you a little more. Yeah, you want some?
Just to introduce myself. Says he put his duster back on properly. I'm Ander.
And he'll stand up, and he does have a slight forward slouch, he's not comfortable standing all the way up. Ronnie.
Nice to meet you, Ronnie. He's gonna offer him a hand.
He'll take it and give him a nice firm shake. Part of Invictus Amori.
Say it again there.
Invictus Amori.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I get you.
They said you were dumb, but I wasn't really thinking it was all that dumb. You should have... You should have one of the flesh crafters put a little more matter in your brain.
I don't think I want one of them touching me unless it's dire.
I'd say this is pretty dire.
I see.
Oh, brother, this guy speaks.
So, you gonna be the big guns of your pack, or what?
More than likely seems to be running around that way. Got a talent for it, at least, of some kind.
I've heard you're pretty lethal. I'm excited to see what you can do. See what kind of kills you can get.
Well, believe it or not, I'm already quite the... Well, I was a decent shot with a pistol before. Now it seems only better now that this is, my condition has changed, if I suppose be a word to put to it.
Yeah, I heard you're a brewer, yeah?
Yeah. Bruja.
Angry little man. So you're fast, you hit hard, and you can make yourself look pretty if you want to. Those are nice.
Hold on, I can do that?
Yeah. You know the whole, look at me. Hey, your pack priest has been doing it, you know. Sits there and you can't look away from him. His words seem to hold all this weight. You never really feel like your attention goes elsewhere, right?
I thought he was just really good with them words.
No, that is the power of the blood, amigo. See, he is Ventru, I believe. They have the power of the blood that is presence. So do you. You just gotta focus
Shit me
on
sideways.
it. Yeah. You can have all sorts of people crawling all over you if you want it.
Oh, I know I'm gonna piss at least one person off if I do that in a brothel.
Oh, don't worry.
You still gotta pay.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll let it go once you've accomplished your goal.
That'll, they might feel different about that, but you know what? I ain't gonna disabuse nobody of that notion, I suppose, just yet.
Well, if you're anything like your sire, he is also a little... goes around and finds his way into many a woman's bed. Mostly to get them hooked, and then after that, well, who's to say? Maybe they just become meals. Maybe they're good little cultists. But you'll want to train that. Not everything we do has to be lethal. Though that is my preferred method. Lethality is my game.
Yeah. I'm not too sure if I'm sad to say or not, but firing a gun is probably the best at what I'm good at, and not much else, I'm afraid, as you have discovered most pointedly.
You need help with your hands? Restraining people, breaking their arms, breaking their legs, snapping some necks, caving in some chest cavities. I'm a handsy guy. Can tell you how to fist fight if you need.
Oh. I might take you up on that sometime. I ain't the best at a brawl, but I can probably hold my own. I mean, as long as I ain't laid out before I get a chance to stand up. But yeah,
Hey.
me.
Hey, you.
See how you like the dice rolls.
Uh,
Roll me your stamina, please.
okay, full stamina.
Yeah.
Any diffs?
Div 6. Rolling to soak is always div 6.
Okay. 3.
Cool. You're not sure when he did it, but you know you just took a punch to the chest and you didn't see him move. As not like a lethal punch, but you know, like a pretty solid hit to the chest. It doesn't deal any damage, but God bless, you felt that.
What the?
Oh,
How'd you do that?
they're sturdy too. Careful. Mary Ann's gonna come looking to see if she can sink her teeth into you.
He's gonna squint slowly. I don't. Should I be worried about that, or is that
That depends. Do you like having flesh?
yes?
Well, you might want to be a little worried. She likes ripping it off with her teeth.
Yeah.
Like, you ever been to the ocean?
Friend, I ain't never seen the ocean.
Oh. Well, you know these fangs we got? And he'll, like, open his mouth and put his finger up to his gum, and you'll watch his fangs slowly extend downward.
Yeah, of course.
He'll put his finger to it and slowly push it back up. Now imagine if, like, it was triangle shaped, and then you had, like, 124 of them on top and 124 of them on bottom. That's what she's got.
Shitting these sideways again. That's way more than I can count.
God, you're stupid.
At least I'm honest.
Oh, you can be honest or dishonest. That don't change that you're stupid.
Appreciate it, I guess.
Hey, it don't make me like you any less. Means you're not gonna question too many things when we say go fuck that shit thing up. Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess, yeah.
Good. That's all you need. As long as you can kill what we're pointing at and you can rip it to shreds or put, 10,000 bullets in it before we get to it. That's all that matters, Cabron.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And, you might want to get some better eyes, too. That, I know, the fleshy ones can dig in there and make your eyes a little sharper. But also, I would recommend, who you got? You got the, alright, you have a Malkavian with you. I want have her, teach you the aspects. Give you some special eyes. It'll help. Otherwise, you won't know when I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm a little too fast and a little too sneaky for you.
Yeah, I'd say. I didn't even see you fucking move.
He kind of just gives a shrug and like hand palms up. Most don't. Most don't know I'm there until they're dead. By then, that's a bit too late. Now, I ain't got much else to say unless you got something to ask, so, you should probably keep walking.
We got one quick thing to ask. Don't mind my doing so.
Sure, whatever.
See, I'm kind of losing grips on things. You know what I mean? Things. It's easier to get angry. It's easier to feel that thing inside burn away, and I'm trying to.
You're shedding your humanity, amigo. That's good. You don't need it no more. But you need something to focus on, yeah? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, and guess you could say I'm word of law in our dinky little town, so something that's gonna keep me from doing something too unwise might be something worth investing in, if you see what I mean.
You don't want what I do then. Despite being in this pack, I'm a bit of a loner. I go out and do my own thing, come back, get some info, go out and do it again. You'll probably want to talk to Annalise, if not someone else in your pack. Maybe, I think Skullboy has some good things going on. But no, I'm about going out and ensuring people ain't about our place and a little more feral. These get-togethers put me on edge. I don't really like socializing much.
I damn fucking understand that plenty. Well, have a good evening there, and good hunting. See you around.
Or maybe you won't, he says, the cheeky smile.
He's gonna give a cheeky smile back and say, "Oh, I never know. Maybe next time I will." Specialized, brother.
Alright, I'll see what you can do.
And he's gonna head into the direction he was pointed at.
Annalise or Iron Skull?
You know what? We're supposed to be talking to new people. He'll head over to Annalise.
Okay. And real quick, Elizabeth, where were you heading off to?
Hadn't really decided. I figured it was probably nameless one. Honestly, it was probably going to be heading over in the general direction of, I'm pretty sure that's Rip and D. Oh, that is D. Okay, cool. Well, my gut was correct. You were like, move yourselves to who you want to talk to, and I moved myself and then went, this was my first response. Who was my second reaction? And then I moved to my second reaction and then went back and checked the names.
Do you want to check your third reaction? Or do you want to go
Do
to your
I?
first now?
I didn't have a third. I didn't make it that far. No, it's probably gonna. Yeah, it's probably gonna be in the direction of Rip and D.
All right, go ahead and move yourself there. Oh. All right. Item A.
Yup.
Hai Yang is finishing off her meal, slurping away, and she pulls back and eyes you with Her own golden eyes, though, again, do not shine. Do not, like, glow. Little Ida May, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
What does a little thing like you wish to approach me about?
Just introductions. I figured it'd be nice to meet a few prominents in the different packs, especially the duck-eye.
You are doing just right. Why do you hide yourself so much? Your packmate is walking around in the bear, and here you are, trying to be modest.
So, just a personal preference. I don't quite want to show off like she does.
But you know you could, and you know you can.
Yeah, still don't really want to. I feel it invites interactions I ain't quite looking for at the moment.
That is a shame, and yet you come to us first. That is quite the brave little... The somber, I believe you are, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Walking into a den of wolves covered in blood and asking us not to sink our teeth into you is quite a bold statement.
Consider it a test of will, I suppose.
Yours or ours?
That's a good question.
And it's one I've asked. Are you going to avoid it or answer it?
Perhaps a bit of both.
Well, you've met me. What do you think? She says, turning towards you as she drops the body to the ground and stands. Ida May, you're 5'2", right?
5'4".
5'4"? Oh, okay. You two are actually both equal height. Okay. She stands looking at you with her head tilted back a little bit.
Well, you sure are intimidating, that's for one, but I think I can tell you care for your pack a little bit more than your base instincts.
And why would you say that?
Well, you've positioned yourself between your pack and the rest, as well as you only really fed off them. You didn't quite fully indulge in it, keeping your wits about you. Letting the others do what they please.
I imagine that is only what any pack ductus would do. That would be what we would call a baseline. Yes?
I would hope so, but my experience with leader types in the past has been not more thinking for themselves than for those below them.
But you come from inheritance. I know your name. I know where it's seeded from. And I know the powers that come with your name as well. You have seen nothing but power that has been handed to, not power that has been grasped and pulled from the stone. No, no, no. Here in the sword, we earn our way. From death until death, we find ourselves in positions only bequeathed to us by ourselves. Here, ambition flourishes so long as you want it and can take it. You do not want to admonish yourself for the sake of anything. Have you ever kissed a woman since your embrace?
Still kind of wincing. Yeah, I have.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I am a rarity in the swords, and even in the ivory tower. But you should be wary when locking lips with someone you've never experienced. With that, she's going to lean close to you and she's going to open her mouth, and you'll watch this long tongue just fold out of her mouth and then straighten up. And it is almost a full 8 inches long. And it has a exceedingly sharp point to it. And
Okay.
Bunch of freaks in this group.
Yeah, what about it?
And she will flick it at you, and it will lightly graze your nose, and you will feel your skin split down where it grazed you. And then she
will kind of. Oh, no, go ahead.
and she will then slurp her tongue back up.
Kind of squint before rapidly healing it.
I'm not gonna make you spend a blood on that. It's superficial, but
Yeah. See, worn and heated.
that could enter your mouth and puncture the back of your skull if I wanted. And it hurts just as bad as fire.
Alright.
Just a word of warning. As my blood has a great deal of tools to keep you from thinking too hard. Now you have a reason to think a little bit harder.
Right. Well, I appreciate the information. She'll kind of take a step back and give her a little dip of her head.
She'll
gotta.
she'll wag her fingers at you in sort of like a sort of just a fluttering goodbye, more or less.
Yep. And then she'll glance at Armando, and then just kind of. Let's see. Where did? Okay. We'll introduce ourselves to Task next.
Okay. Natalie, do you want to keep talking to Marianne, or do you want to go introduce yourself to someone else?
She's giving her task, so I think I might be moving on to somebody else, unless she seems like she wants to continue to.
Marianne is one of those people that will just talk to you all night long and bleed you for information.
Pick the wrong person to go to first. But yeah, if it does kind of seem like there's a natural exit after she, told me what she wants, I'd probably walk away.
Okay. It's going to be admittedly very hard, but I'm not going to stop you because this is intended to be the sort of a mingle thing. But you have to will yourself to pull away.
Exactly. I went to the exact wrong person first, but hopefully we'll loop back around, right?
That is the full point. She is literally honey to your fly. She is. That is the whole point of Marianne.
He's your one weakness. How did they know?
Like, oh, no, hot women, my one weakness. Oh, no, hot men, my other one weakness. But yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to, because we talked in character and out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anybody in character that has suggested the Path of Kings?
The Path of Kings?
Was that the right name of the one?
Yeah, Road of Kings, but yes. Road and Paths. Roads are Dark Ages. Paths are Modern Knights. We're kind of in that middle point between them in this day and age.
Oh yeah. Has anybody in
character? Yes, I believe you spoke to Vanessa and she suggested it because she is on Road of Kings. Mm-hmm. And then Ben Fang recommended it to Vanessa. You too talked to Vanessa. That's what it was. And Iron Skull is also on Road of Kings, I believe. Okay. Let me double check that because I am the EP and do not remember.
I mean, we are at 7, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. He is not on Road of Kings. He is on Road of Bones. That's right. He is a big ol' nerd. And yes, we are near stopping time. So I just want to figure out who you want to go talk to next, and we'll.
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure, that wherever Natalie is going, she's going very slowly and taking the time to see if, I don't know if anybody else is in the same state of undress, but if anybody has eyes on her, she might go over and talk to them. Provided they aren't, of course, showing off a cross, because then I can't go closer.
In terms of people naked, Ben Fang is naked. That lady is naked.
Lizzie is naked upper half because she's still in like the dress is just around her waist hanging.
I more meant how much is Natalie standing out right now? Is she drawing that many?
She's not drawing any incredulous looks.
No
one seems to care. No one seems to care in any judgment way whether you're naked or not.
Interested.
Hai Yang is definitely watching you. Homeboy is currently watching you. All 6 eyes over here are watching you. Rip is watching you. Rip is also watching Elizabeth, but was watching you.
If you look like you're about to approach Hai Yang, Ida May will definitely try to catch your eye and just shake her head like, don't do it. It's not worth it.
I feel like I did get a pretty good grasp on this group, so definitely heading over.
Yeah, Ida May was like, oh.
I say as I wave my mouse around where you can't see it.
This group just wants to fuck, and I don't. I'm gonna.
I'm circling back, like I said, but for now.
I know you and me picked the wrong people to talk to first. Ida May picked the wrong people to talk to at all.
Agrissa is also very aggressively watching Elizabetha and your naked ass slowly approaching. It's hard to tell what she's what her expression is. If you want to give a perception empathy roll, feel free.
I feel like I've gotta roll something good tonight. So.
Yeah, let's go.
What was it? Perception, empathy. You said.
Yep, difficulty 6.
I only do that one quite a bit. It's already stacked up. Okay.
Okay, not bad. Agrissa is very curious. Like, she has that torn mouth expression, so it looks like she's just smiling. But you can see in her eyes, from even as you are approaching upward, northbound, that she is she is hungry curious. Not really, doesn't have that same horny hunger that some of the others had. It is definitely like very curious as to who you all are, and she is taking a stance of being very much in that radius of listening and eavesdropping. Agrissa is also like 6'2". She's
Alright, so what I'd
for a
say
woman
is-
very large.
I need to talk to Vanessa, so I'm walking that way, but in
Okay.
the doing the very practiced, especially in my former profession, air of just like, if you want, you can come up and talk to me. Very inviting.
Do you want to use your presence to get people to actually
Sure.
look at you?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
although I'd say it's basically like people that are already looking at me. I'm like, yes, you can come up and talk to me.
Okay. Give
Kind of
me.
fun. But if it's the same thing, then yeah.
Well, presence is using your powers, which is why I ask.
I don't want to use my powers because like everybody's got powers. So it's like if you start using them, then it's like, what are you doing? Like,
I mean, they've already blatantly used them on you. Not that you actually know that.
yeah,
Above-
and I'm
below
not
board,
as good
but-
at it, so I can't do it if I'm gonna be upshown by that.
Okay.
I feel like out of everybody, like, I don't know, maybe not Andrew because he's just strong and he just does that. Like, Natalie definitely, like, as much as she definitely enjoys being a vampire, has not like practiced a lot of her powers.
Then give me an appearance empathy roll, please. Difficulty 6. As you stroll on by. All right, cool.
There you go.
Alrighty. And that is where we will end for this fantastic evening. Hello, Arana. We have a bunch of horny vampires, a bunch of monstrous vampires, and a bunch of slightly uncertain looking vampires. Because you've only talked to one of them.
Monstrously horny or hornily monstrous?
I mean, Rip is monstrously horny. I mean, look at this man. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's coming for you. He's going to grab you by the throat and choke slam you somewhere.
Don't threaten me with good time.
Right?
Right?
And then no one's talked to Daphne, which I find hilarious.
Who's that now?
She's a little intimidating.
Yeah. She's a little spooky. She's up here. She is that lady.
Exactly. I'm making my way over.
Well, she's got a cross on.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's true.
Yeah, she's got a cross on. It hangs right between her tits. He's got a cross on. He has so you know how on like Mexican hats they have the little dangly bits on the brim of the hat. They're usually just lace and whatnot. He has that, except instead of lace, they're just little crosses.
Oh my god.
So in Homeboy appears.
Check, how close can I get?
Let me actually look at your flaw. Give me just a moment. Dear repelled. When
It's a
confronted
bad
by a
one,
cross,
isn't
you must make a willpower roll, difficulty
confronted
9,
cross.
or
Okay.
flee from the symbol of the scene. If you botch the roll, not only must you attempt to flee, but the touch of the cross can cause aggravated damage. 1
It's
health
like
level of
present,
damage
like
per
the power
turn
of
that the
Christ
cross touch.
compels you. Somebody's
Yeah.
trying to like use it like that, right? Or is it just like confronted like I see it?
It has to be like presented to you.
Brandished.
Yeah, it has to be brandished. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Perfect. But
So-
I'd say no matter what, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, it's gonna definitely make you uncomfortable, but like
Yeah,
it's not.
like it's the difference between someone pointing a gun at you and being in the room with a loaded gun.
Yeah. But that is where we'll end tonight. I appreciate you all coming. I hope our wonderful chatters enjoyed the lots of horny that I presented. That was not my choice. It was entirely the player's fault. I promise.
I haven't
yeah,
even
because
begun
it's not
to
like
come.
you made these characters. You know. You didn't make them.
I don't know what you're
Appeared on
talking
screen.
about. It was entirely rolls of the dice. I did absolutely nothing with their personalities whatsoever. Anyway, look, subduction was always going to be the horny pack, and I just didn't think you'd all gravitate towards them. Honestly,
I think that might be a lie, because you know me, and then you slap 3 eyes on them, so you know exactly.
no,
what the
I
doctor's
thought
Right?
Ida May would go talk to all the monsters. Because I thought she was going to go for all the monster fucker concept and realize that they are a little untrusting of her. Well, I guess Tua
exactly.
would be
Well, they
attracted.
all wear
Ida
it on
May
their
probably
sleeve.
not.
Ida May is
Yeah, Ida May is-
Yeah.
the scariest of us all.
Item
And
is
the-
a very good girl.
And then I honestly thought, not gonna lie, I thought Annalise would have had all of you going to talk to her or talk to her pack in general because of
Yeah.
just her outward appearance.
She's on the list, and she's piqued my
Exactly.
interest, but I have been trying to do more, who Ida May would try to approach more,
Oh, you're good.
And yeah, I mean,
and all the Nosferatu terrify her, so but she's conquering her fears.
Yeah,
But
kind
she's
of
gonna talk to the guy who looks like a corpse. Got it.
Kind of
Yeah,
saying,
well-
like, Ronnie would have been Merely's third choice, but the combination of D and Rip is Lizzie's second choice for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
Ida May really had it her way, she'd go home, but yeah.
Gah!
She
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
away
yeah.
from home to start all this.
Yeah.
At least she's not being forced to marry anyone. Yet.
Yet.
Hey, it could be worse.
No, you guys want to get Arnold married off.
Arnold? Who the fuck is Arnold?
Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Hey, Ida May, what you doing later?
Arnold Kepler.
my
Uh,
retainer.
If that actually genuinely gets asked of her, she'll be like, I literally ran away from home to avoid this exact situation. If you try to get me to marry that man, he will need more than just one new hand.
Ah, don't worry. I only need one hand to make you mine.
Oh god.
The only thing I can picture is Ida May immediately turning and just cold clocking him. No.
Langstrom comes out from the shadows. Kah! For those of you that don't know, Langstrom is a city gangrel from a different game whose main interactions has been ambushing most of our players, and specifically one of them, where he just comes out from Obfuscate and just cold clocks him and knocks him out. He has done this 4 times.
Oh, we love that.
And then that's just been his introduction, because he's not a I'm gonna sit here and fight it out like a man. He is a I'm gonna ambush you, take you out, and then do what I want with you. So the joke has been every time I'm like going like trying to think of what to say, I'm just like, and Langstrom comes out of the shadows and cold clocks you. Anyway, again, thank you all for coming. Love you all. Thank you, my players. We have two of the Fox Queen as Ida May. We have Dodd as Ander. We have Merely Angelic as Lizzie, aka Elizabetha. And we have Tiefling Modesty as Natalie. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being present. Talk to you later, chat.
Bye.
Stay safe, drink your water, do your workouts.
Imagine doing workouts.